Stop Weeping Already by Mariposa Maat. It was March 2nd, 1859, a most sorrowful, rainy day. At horse stables in Savannah, Georgia, 436 family members sold away. A new record in the U.S., as Pierce Butler had to pay his debts. So he just passed the curse on over to his loyal servants and subjects. They were the black butler slaves, well known for their skills in craft, treated just like animals and sold off, while white men openly laughed. This is the story of my ancestors, just a few generations ago. Sadly, I just discovered the story because my family did not even know. I found the details in a book. They called the event The Weeping Time. And echoes of the deep trauma are still disturbing my family line. People betraying one another like they're a stiff competition, using slander and gossip to put their kinfolk in a bad position. Aha, I said out loud when I made the discovery. Fitting a new puzzle piece in my family history. No one will discuss the details. My relatives want to just pretend. They despise talk of slavery days and want the ancestral discourse to end. It doesn't fit the narrative of my grandfather being Cherokee. Since his skin was dark as night, that story was always suspicious to me. No, let's be clear now. The Butler family has West African roots. And when raped by the slave master, it created a variety of hues. The lighter of us became overworked prostitutes. Incestuous patterns were vilely set. Not having parental protection at all, only abuse and disrespect they'd get. The darkest slaves were worked to the bone, never permitted to rest, working from sun up to sundown, their bodies always pushed to the test. Reparations is not hard to compute, as very detailed logs were taken of the humans they abused, tortured for life, and then forsaken. These unscrupulous white families need to pay up for this gross violation of human rights. They still bully their black family members, using corrupt politics to fight. The psychological torment of losing your family can push a person's mind and soul to the brink, creating deep wounds that no one can see, and more painful than anyone would think. So who is now responsible for this evil behavior when the founding fathers themselves were at fault? Violating the tenets of freedom they espoused, only when forced did the deviants halt. I call judgment on these wicked family bloodlines who siphon their energy from African slaves, openly violating the tenets of universal law, exhibiting how a sick demon behaves. We're finally stepping up to bury this fat lie that these slave masters were good or innocent. Divine law states they must pay for their sins and provide restitution to repent. Yes, It's time to finally stop weeping. The scales must be balanced to make harmony real. If you don't change your ways, you'll have darker days and will know how being damned really feels. My ancestors really aren't playing with you. They are wishing that a colonizer would. Try as if you may, but this could all improve if you just do what you should. Stop Weeping Already by Mariposa. This heart-wrenching poem is included in my 144-page book entitled To Be a Butterfly, the Caterpillar Has to Die. Poetic Expressions of Transformation from the Cocoon. Each poem was a labor of love for me and is sure to hold your hand as I walk you through much-needed shadow work. It addresses many issues that people are afraid of saying out loud. Do yourself a favor and purchase a copy on Kindle today. You'll be happy you did. Just click on the link provided in the description. I thank you in advance for your support.